If you work in VFX, motion graphics, or animation, you probably have seen the ads or been contacted by recruiters to work for Meta. The recruiters are swarming like locusts. They're hitting up everyone, from junior compositors to senior Houdini FX leads at ILM. They're sending private messages on LinkedIn with vague descriptions, asking for realistic fire effects or Life of Pi-style water simulations done in Adobe After Effects? At first, it looked like a scam. It smells like a phishing operation. It's disorganized. The recruiters often don't know the difference between a compositor and a lighter. But here is the ugly truth. It is not a scam. It is something much, much worse. Meta is hiring thousands of artists on short-term, 3-month contracts. They are paying anywhere from $60 to over $100 an hour. Why? Because they realized something terrifying. Scraping the internet for data wasn't enough. They scraped YouTube, they allegedly scraped copyrighted books, and, according to a massive lawsuit from Strike 3 Holdings, they allegedly torrented thousands of adult films to train their models. But even with all that stolen data, their AI video generator, MovieGen, still hallucinates. It still makes AI slop. To fix it, they need you. They need supervised fine-tuning. They need ground truth data. They aren't hiring you to make a movie. There is no movie. There is no director. There is no pipeline. They are hiring you to create specific, high-quality assets, clean plates, isolated effects, so they can feed your work into the maw of the machine to teach it how to do your job. And this brings us to the ethics of this. Let's be crystal clear about what this transaction is. Meta is asking you to professionalize their MovieGen model so it can eventually replace the ad agencies, the production houses, and yes, the VFX vendors and artists. Mark Zuckerberg isn't hiding this. The goal is an AI agent that can generate content from start to finish. By taking this job, you are literally refining the tool designed to undercut your future rates. You are sanding down the rough edges of the guillotine. And I hear the counter-argument. I saw it in the forums. The industry is dead right now. The post-strike contraction is brutal. I have bills to pay. I get it. I know the state of the industry. The studios have starved us out. It is incredibly hard to judge someone for taking a paycheck when the mortgage is due. Some people are saying, milk the cow before it dies, but we have to look at the macro level. Meta is capitalizing on our desperation. They are using a labor drought, one caused by corporate greed, to buy our expertise for pennies compared to the value of a functional AI model. And let's talk about sabotage. I saw the comments. I'll take the job and do bad work. I'll poison the dataset. Guys, wake up. Meta has human-in-the-loop quality control. They have automated classifiers checking your work. If you submit garbage, they just fire you and hire the next desperate artist in line. Furthermore, in some cases, they aren't just asking for the video render. They want the project files. They want your nuke scripts. They want your Houdini HIP files. They want to analyze the process of how a human solves a visual problem. You can't fake that without them knowing. So what are the risks? Risk number 1, de-skilling. They are taking senior artists, people who have worked on Marvel movies and Avatar, and reducing them to brain-numbing data entry tasks. You aren't making art, you are generating training tokens. Risk number 2, homogenization. If MovieGen becomes the standard, everything starts to look the same. It's the normalization of mediocrity. We move from a world of artistic choice to a world of probabilistic averages. Risk number 3, the economic race to the bottom. Once this model is trained, once it understands physics and lighting because you taught it, they don't need 2,000 artists anymore. They need one prompt engineer and a subscription. Meta is currently facing lawsuits for allegedly pirating books and movies to train these models. They have shown repeatedly that they do not respect copyright or consent. Now they are coming for our tacit knowledge. They are trying to industrialize the I of the artist. If you take the money, I can't stop you. The rent is due. But don't lie to yourself about what you're building. You aren't working on a secret project. You are training a machine to devalue the skill set you spent your entire life building. If we don't stop this, if the unions and associations don't do something, the only VFX artist left in 5 years will be a server rack in a data center cooling itself with the water from your local river. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Thank you for watching.